Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to try milling fresh wheat berries. For the first time in my life, never done it before, never opened the box yet. We're gonna go over all of the things. I'm not an expert when it comes to fresh milled flour, baking bread, cooking, or anything, but I love to learn. So if you tuned in to the last video, I went over my storage options. I went over which berries I purchased and why, and why I chose the storage options that I chose. So here they are, nicely labeled. I taped everything in like I said I was going to do, labeled everything very nicely. Everything is all good to go for storage. Now the next step is we are going to mill these berries. Now, when I was deciding what to do to mill the berries, I looked into actual wheat berry mills. They are very expensive, probably run you anywhere between $300 to $500+. And where this is a new adventure for me, I just knew I couldn't justify that to my husband because he already thinks I'm crazy spending all that money on these wheat berries that he thinks aren't going to get milled. Like, he's convinced it's not going to happen. I know in my heart it's happening. It's already happening right now. I'm going to show you guys right now what I'm doing with it. But that being said, I tried to find an economical option to start. If it's something that I continue to do and I really enjoy it and I hone into it and I learn really how to do it, and when I outgrow this, I feel this is like a beginner option and a more economical option. Once I outgrow this scenario, then I can see myself investing in one long term. But I want to make sure that this is a habit that sticks and that I enjoy it and that it gets good use. So I opted for this KitchenAid because I knew I had a KitchenAid. So this KitchenAid was gifted to me from my cousin many years back, and I didn't really put it to good use until recently. So I'm very thankful and grateful that I have this, and so I can build off of this. So this little hole here in the front, this is an attachment section. And I didn't realize until I started researching that you can add all kinds of attachments to your KitchenAid because the motor on this is really strong and really good. And so we can actually do things with this. So when I found this, I thought, wow, this is great. So this was the one that I found. It's a grain mill attachment for the KitchenAid it's an all metal construction. Okay, so there you can start with a coarse setting, you can move to the medium setting grind, and you can move into the fine. So there's coarse, medium, and fine, which is really cool. So you can choose the type of grain that you're wanting, how fine you want the wheat berry to be grained. So what comes in it is the grain mill attachment, a little Allen key or hex wrench, and a small cleaning brush. So it looks really simple. Now, I'm telling you, if I can do this, you guys can do this because I am not, it takes me a while to learn things and to make things stick. Like when I learn something, I learn it, but I have to go over things a million times. I have to relearn it a million times. So I just feel like if I can comprehend this and make it happen, you probably can too. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Zero. Even storing it, I hope I did well picking what I picked. I think I did okay. The prices were right on these containers, and I think they're gonna do great for my needs for what I'm storing it for. But let's get into the milling. So I'm actually gonna mill today. Like, I'm gonna actually do it and see how it goes because I really don't know. All right, let's unbox this. So here's some instructions. Okay, this is what it's gonna look like. Okay, I am so not techie, so I'm really actually kind of nervous about this. Here it is. Okay, so here's the little brush and the brush and the Allen key that it was talking about. Kind of nervous as to why I need an Allen key, but okay, we'll go with it. Okay, so here she be. Here she be, bye. Here she is. What a beaut. All metal. She's heavy. She's heavy. Do not put it in the dishwasher, no metal items, and no hands. It says this is gonna grind. Grind, baby, grind. Okay, let's read. It has some tips here. It is not necessary to press grain into the mill grain hopper with your hands or any utensil. The moving grind worm will feed the grain into the grinding burrs. Do not grind grain or nuts with a high moisture or oil content, such as peanuts, sunflower seeds, or soybeans. They can also damage the grinding mechanism. So, to attach it, the grind symbols at the top of the dial, note the grind symbols. There's no grind symbols. I mean, there's little dots. Is that what they mean? Oh, I see. Okay, so the dots go bigger to smaller. So I'm assuming more fine and more coarse. So I'm assuming that. The smaller dots A indicate the finest grind setting. Oh, I'm smart! The bigger dots indicate the setting for the grind that is most coarse, naturally. Okay, each notch on the dial represents a grind setting. Select the finest grind setting by turning the adjustment knob C. This, okay, so you turn this around. Okay, so you just turn this to pick what you want. Oh, this is gonna be good, guys. I'm getting really excited. Select the finest grind. Fill the hopper with grain, and once the grain are added, start the mixer at speed 3. So oh, it says 2, 4, 6, so I guess it's in between. Note, if the grind is too fine, turn the adjustment knob counterclockwise 1 notch at a time until desired coarseness is obtained. Continue to replenish the grain in the hopper until the desired amount of grain is ground. Do not grind grain continuously more than 30 minutes at a time. Damage to the mixture may result. After grinding 30 minutes, allow the mixture to cool for at least 30 to 45 minutes before using it again. Okay, so that's good. I got some good tips down. Everyone get that? All right, so let's understand this, okay? It's saying the grain mill body serves as a hopper. It guides grain into the grinding burr, which is down in the middle there. You can see the grinding burr. The grain worm drives grinding action. The movable burr grinds grain into powder, adjusts the fineness, and the cleaning brush. Okay. Do not immerse grain mill in water or other liquid. Do not wash in dishwasher. For recommending cleaning methods, see the care and cleaning section. The grain mill is designed to grind only grain. Do not grind peanuts, soybeans, or sunflower seeds with the mill. Their high oil or high moisture content can damage the grain mechanism. Okay, here we go. Let's assemble it. Are you ready? I'm getting excited here. I already had it put together, so this actually comes apart, and you would put it all together and tighten the screws on the back and put it all together. So, but it came already assembled, so that's amazing. So you take off the cover. Unplug the mixer. So I just plugged it in. I'm gonna unplug it. Let's do that. Okay, so we took off that. I'm nervous. Okay, so this is easy. You just stick that in and this twist to like lock it in place. That's easy. This is the KitchenAid I have. I don't know if there's other KitchenAid models, but that's in. That was so simple. It came already assembled, easy. Because it was telling you to put it all together, but it's already assembled, and I just stick it in and tighten. She's in. She's in. This is hard white. So this is the bread flour. Hard white is what I bought to make bread with. Anything with yeast would be hard white. So typically breads with yeast, right? So let's try it. I'm nervous. Is anyone else nervous? I'm nervous. Okay, so a cup. This is like a scoop worth. Maybe I'll get a little bowl. Do I need a taller bowl, do you think? What do you think? Let's try this. I'm gonna turn it on. Oh, it's moving inside there. I want to show you. This is cool. When I turn this on, it says turn on to 3. It's moving everything through. Okay. So let's try. I have it on super fine, so it's coming out really, really fine. Guys, this is flour. I'm making flour. It worked. So this is so exciting, you guys. This is so extremely exciting to me because you can't get any healthier than this. Look at how finely ground this is. It feels powder soft. It is so finely ground. This is awesome! I am so excited right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, I did so much research and I mulled about it and I mulled about it and I mulled about it and I finally bit the bullet and I chose what I chose and I feel so happy with my decisions. Everything that I picked, I feel really good about. I think I did a really good job researching and everything was economical when it comes to what I could have picked. I could have picked the $500 actual mill, but instead I said, no, I have a KitchenAid. There's a KitchenAid attachment that can do this. So it made it more affordable for me because I already owned the KitchenAid, right? And so now for storage, I only have to store this. I don't have to store this and a mill and something else. Oh my gosh, this is a game changer. So this made it so fine because you can change the settings, like we said. Like I had it on the very, very finest. You can turn it and make it more coarse. I assume I'm gonna be using it on the most finest setting always. And it is so powdery soft. It worked. It worked. Now I need to bake with it. That will be the next episode. Stay tuned for that. Let's bake with these grains. And you know I have to do it because once you mill it, you have to use it within a couple of days. So you know, I'm gonna be baking with this. Heck, I'll be doing it right now. I'm gonna clean up and I'm gonna make something with this. I'm gonna make a fresh loaf of bread. Let's do it. See you in the next video.